This. Okay, so welcome everyone as we wait for other people to come on board. This is our informal meet and greet before our trip to Thailand. Some of you have not traveled internationally before and you're quite nervous. And what I'm just going to do is quickly, I don't want to go over a 37-page itinerary with you. I just want to go over a few key points with you. When you're going through your itinerary, which I've sent out to all of you today, as mentioned in the email, some of you might not have seen it, but I'm bringing a printed color copy and full page, so you don't have to worry about little, like for Stephanie, you don't have to worry about your little eyes to make a little booklet. So you can fold it in half and keep a copy with you in the little ticket pouches that
the
will be
tiniest thing. I agree.
Oh, here's Lorraine. Here's Lorraine. She's just joined us. Hi, Lorraine. We're starting this informal get together. All of us meeting and going over our trip together. So the biggest questions I've been getting before we get into the details is people are saying, well, what about some of you are in economy and you're wondering, can we upgrade to business or premium? The flights are very full at this time. Some of you, when you're checking in online, if you're in economy, some of you might get the option from the airline to upgrade last minute for a set amount of money. And that will be up to you whether you do or don't, but there's no guarantees on that. The flights are quite full, but it is a long flight and there's quite a bit of time difference. I mean, I think it's 11 hours that we're right now, the local time in Thailand, just to go over a little bit of timings, because you're crossing the international date line. It's 5:06 a.m., which means it's really 11 hours difference. So there's going to be it's really a long flight, but stay hydrated and, we're all together. And once you get over to Thailand, you'll understand why it's a place that kind of mesmerizes you. So the other question was currency. Thailand is on the Thai baht. No point in double exchanging money. Some of you might use the Wise card, which is fine. But what I recommend and what we do is there's a currency exchange right next to our hotel. So when we arrive, we can go, I'll take everyone next door to get money exchanged in Thai bahts. Questions on
In
tipping.
the wrong one.
What's this?
I think Steph is in the wrong meeting because the one she's in says you're in another meeting.
Oh, tell her to just get out of that. And I don't know how she can be in the wrong meeting. There's only one meeting, but who
I
knows?
put your ID and passcode in.
You know how I got in? I just went to her email and clicked on join meeting.
That's what I'm doing.
But you can hear Steffi, can't you?
Yeah, I can hear.
She's on. She can hear me, so yeah, we're here.
Okay.
Linda, can I ask you a question about the bot?
Yes.
So you said that we can exchange it once we get there. Is that
Yeah.
recommended, or should we get it before? Because I've reserved some here, but if I don't need to, I can wait till I get to Bangkok.
You won't need it because I'll be looking after the tipping at the Bangkok airport, but you're all arriving separately. So maybe but you could still tip in US dollars. But if you have a little bit, that's okay. But what I do all the time is change it when I get to the hotel because there's a currency exchange right next to the hotel and the rate is much better. You're always paying a surcharge for any third party. So,
But the tipping, Linda, you wanted $200 US in
either
an
200
envelope.
US or 275 Canadian.
I know, but my question is, could we not e-transfer that money to you? I'm reluctant to be traveling across the world with $200
Sure.
from you. Yeah,
Sure.
e-transfer is good. Good.
You could do e-transfer, elcana@rogers.com. I'm set up for, and I'll mark you down.
Would you repeat the email for the e-transfer, please?
Sorry, it's L like Linda,
Yeah,
Hannah, KHANNA at Rogers, ROGERS.com.
great, thank you.
And I'm set up for e-transfer. So you could, and that avoids the double exchange because, you know, the US dollar isn't doing that well against the Canadian dollar. So you could 275 Canadian or 200 US, and then I'll look after all the tips for you. At the top, when you go through your itinerary, you might get confused because it starts off saying, welcome, Gail and Erica. And that's only because we're welcoming people as they come in. So Gail and Erica are coming in on the 12th of November. They're coming in a few days early. So we're welcoming them with their flights. And then on the 13th, we have myself, Wanda, Stephanie, Marlene, Susan, and Janice arriving on the 13th on the same Cathay Pacific flights. And then we've got Connie and Lorraine coming in on Cathay Pacific from Bangkok. And then we've got Teresa and was that a question? Everyone understands how that's happening. Now, we're all arriving in the morning. Aside from Dale Johnson, who's pre-booked the night before, we are doing our level best to get everyone rooms when they arrive. But we cannot guarantee the room. Dale's room is guaranteed because she booked the night before. But just to let everyone know, we're doing our level best, and we'll be closer to departure. We'll find out how many rooms are available. We have a very strong tie with the hotel. So for those of you, if you have to wait a few hours or whatever, you'll be able to store your luggage and rest in the lobby or go for a walk. So we're doing our best to get everyone their rooms when they arrive, but we cannot guarantee it except for Gail. So everyone's clear on that.
You said Dale, not Gail, right?
Dale.
Is there a Gail and a Dale?
Yeah, a
think so.
Gail and a Dale. And there's a
Okay,
Susan and a Sue.
Someone's
And-
got to be named something else.
Well, I'm the oldest, so I'm sticking with Gail.
Okay,
Oh,
Gail.
I don't think you're the oldest.
Well,
Linda,
actually, I'm not.
Linda, can I ask you a question?
Oh, there she is.
Sure. Go ahead, Connie.
I think there's an error. I'll check back, but we're not flying Cathay Pacific into Bangkok. We're flying Air France according to my.
Yes, you are.
It's there.
Connie, arrive in Bangkok on Air France flight 196.
Oh, I see. It's below. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's a bit confusing. That's why don't worry. I had to go over this this is how we do all of our group bookings so that we make sure the transfers are all looked after. But
Okay,
yes,
I didn't see that. It's below. Yeah.
100%.
I don't see me there at all.
Who? Dale?
Dale in the list.
Gail or Dale?
Dale.
This is gonna be a thing.
We're
Okay.
the Ottawa. I'm in the
That's
Ottawa
fine.
group.
Because now let's look on the 14th, the next
Okay.
day, for the people that are
there-
not coming in a day early.
Okay.
We've
thank
got Angela, Dale, Pam, Tamara, and Jane. You're all arriving in on Air Canada. So again, Jane, it's not just Dale that you're flying with. You'll be meeting other people coming in from Vancouver on the 14th. So Angela Kirkpatrick, she's away hosting our South Africa dentist group right now, so she won't be on this call. She's having the time of her life, repeating the adventure I just came back from. But Angela, Dale, Pam, Tamara, and Jane, you're all arriving on this Air Canada flight on the 14th. And this is where it mentions that Dale's room is available immediately. So, and then Sue Monero, she's coming from Cayman Islands. She's coming in on Air France that day. So we're all coming in at different times. We've got different transfers. We've got the names of all the transfers. I will be putting in the WhatsApp group chat that WhatsApp numbers for those of you that are not with me, but transfers will be waiting for you. But if the gentlemen's or the ladies' names are not there, you will have a WhatsApp number to call.
Can you see me?
Okay.
No.
Fantastic.
Now, when you arrive on the 14th, okay, when you arrive on the 14th, you have the free day to get over your jet lag, and the 14th, you'll have free time. What we can do, if anyone's interested, is anyone interested in having us bring a tailor to the hotel to order a custom-made Thai outfit?
Not that day.
Not me. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yeah.
What day?
It's Patricia. It's Trisha.
Well,
Can you?
it could
Can
be
I
either,
ride?
Patricia, it could be either the day you arrive or the next day. Is
I don't
anyone
think
in?
I'm interested. No, not me.
For
Okay,
why
who's-
though?
Pardon?
Huh?
The reason being, do we have to dress in it for like a
I don't need
talent
any more.
show?
I don't need any more clothes.
Oh,
That's-
perfect. If
Oh,
no
I thought it
one,
was for like a talent show or
Get a
something.
cocktail dress.
No,
that fits
no.
in a bag.
No, it's to
But-
order clothes.
and this is the purpose of this call. Many people, when they come to Thailand, they come to find out they can have custom-made clothes made really cheap and tailor-made. So some people like,
Lemon?
oh, geez.
No, boss.
No,
Can we have-
Stephanie. You're
Can we have a
you're
little black dress made?
yeah, your Lululemon black dress, you can get it at Lululemon. They've got a 5% sale at the one near my house. But it's just a service. If no one's interested, there will be places along your travels that you can have it done. But because we are in Bangkok for a few days, for some of our group, which are not on this call, they'll be returning to Bangkok at the end of the trip as well. It's something we can do. Anyway, you don't have to let me know now. If you decide, you can let me know for the people coming in early on the 13th. Just let me know and I can make that happen. So that day is just to pretty much get ready. Now, one thing I wanted to mention about as we go into this, for evenings when the meals are not included, I will always give a recommendation of where I'm going with those people interested. Okay, you don't have to come. You can do whatever you want. You can break up. But because we're a large group, there's 18 of us. The trip is sold out. I'm just trying to figure out how to get the sold out on my website. For some reason, it keeps taking and then falling off. But the trip is sold out. We will not be taking any more people. However, when we do our independent meals, we can do two things. If we sit together as a group, sometimes it's not customary to do separate checks. So we can just kind of all order similar, same things and divide it by the number of people. Or we can sit in a
That is
small,
always a mess.
I know. So
I agree.
sometimes it's best to just sit in smaller groups of 4 to 6, but we'll figure that out and I'll be working with the venues that I choose in advance. But I'm just forewarning you that's something I'm going to do my level best to assist with, okay? But there and many times we'll make them do it. Like if they want the business, they've got to work with us. Don't you agree?
Totally.
So
Can I have
Sometimes the people will not do it though. Like we also
Yeah.
have to be respectful of their custom and their culture. We're their
But-
guest. And
And
I've
then-
found sometimes they just don't do it and we have to do it on our own.
yeah.
Like, oh, mine was 30 baht, yours was 20. You know, I have 3 glasses of wine. I don't want the person who didn't have any wine to be putting money towards that, you know.
Hopefully, what we're going to try to do is I'm working. That's why I'm coming in a day early. I'll be meeting with Dominic and with Dada, my contacts over in Thailand, to get venues. And by the way, Wanda, you know the Caribe that never did separate checks in South Africa? Well, they've changed. They were wonderful this time. So it's sometimes just the communication, and that's something that I'm very adamant. I'm already working with, I've got some names of some restaurants that I'm working with, but I try to pick good restaurants that are not over the top expensive, and then we'll find out whoever wishes to join and we'll figure it out. If they don't do the separate checks for us, then they're just not a fit. And then the other way around it is to just break up into smaller groups of 6 to a table. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's how we're going to deal with that. Okay, so when everybody arrives, now the other thing I like to be crystal clear on distances and timings and everything else. The next day, when on the 15th, and we're not going through this, in full detail, but that you have the whole day free until the evening. The evening is 4 p.m. 4 p.m. you're going to have a pickup. And by the way, this spa, this Healthland Spa, it's
Good
walking
God.
distance from your hotel. They have 90-minute and 2-hour massages ranging from 50
In
to
separate rooms?
Jesus, Steffi, only you would
No, I'm
ask that
serious.
question. I'm
No, because
sure
that
separate
hammam
rooms.
was not.
No, that was a hammam and that was a group thing. I'm talking about a separate spa where you would make your reservations for. I just
Yeah,
checked
okay,
out
so
their
Nikki
website.
and alone. Okay.
And this is all the work my husband did when he was in Bangkok. For those of you that are new on this call, Vivek went down to Bangkok last February and he visited all these hotels. He actually stayed at this hotel and he said he loved it. The location, you can walk everywhere. It's just a really, really good walk score. But this Healthland Spa, I was shocked at the amazing prices, like $50, $60 for 90 minutes to 2 hours. So you
Booking.
could,
What day is
Yeah.
that on again, Linda? I'm trying to
that's
see.
going to be Saturday, the 15th of November.
Yeah. And in Cambodia, they beat you up when they massage you. Like you say your feet, and they are at your head within 45 seconds, and you're getting a back massage. And like,
When
you've
were
never
you
had a
in
massage.
Cambodia?
Huh?
When were you in Cambodia, Steffi?
18 years ago,
Oh, were you? Okay, I
yeah,
know some
when I
places
was
in
just a wee child.
oh that you just have to be sure you ask for a relaxing massage and not a Cambodian
Oh, they're all
massage.
relaxing. No, they're so awesome.
Yeah, the massages are dirt cheap. Mani-pedis are dirt cheap.
Yeah.
Shopping is amazing. People are friendly. And the biggest thing I stress over and over again is the service. Um, One thing I also want to point out is there's a 4 p.m. pickup, but that night, the only activity we have is this Pearl Cruise. This is fantastic. But the Pearl Cruise, it leaves at 7:30 p.m. It is quite a drive. So don't, there will be quite a drive and there is traffic. So that's why you're seeing the timings what they are. And it's something that it'll blow your mind, okay? And then the next day you're going to do the cooking class. Hopefully you'll
Before
be
you
over
go
here.
to the next day, I have a question about the spa. Should we book that basically the first day we're there so that we can make sure that
Yeah,
we get, yeah?
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
First day you're there, you
We're
can
all
say
booking.
you can book it in advance, but you don't know how you're going to feel. You don't want to be feeling all bloated and everything and being going in because you're on a long flight. So book it when you're there. I'm definitely booking one. Wanda, Steffi will probably all book one. This is really where you can pamper yourself.
Yeah, I'm in for that.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you, for those of you that have not traveled long distance, I'm certainly grateful that you've decided to take this. Thailand is a place that once you experience this part of the world, it's kind of addictive. Vivek, my husband, he goes back every year. Okay, here's Nancy. I just got her into the Zoom call. Nancy's joining us. Nancy, thank you for joining. The next day, and again, as far as the days are concerned, this is the the blue elephant cooking class, and this is different than the cooking experience we have further into Chiang Mai, because this cooking experience is where you're with a master chef, you're in his studio, you're cooking together. It's a wonderful experience. And Thai food. Steffi and Marlene, I think they just went for a Thai dinner before
Yeah,
joining this
we'll send
call.
the pictures.
Yeah, really.
So, and again, all these timing, and every night I'm going to be going through what the next program is. So I don't expect you guys to remember this, but you're in Thailand. The one thing I want to mention, okay, this is important. This is going to be the 17th of November. I had to pull a lot of strings here. This is busy day where you are waking up. It's a long drive. It's about an hour to an hour and a half, depending on the traffic. It's 100 kilometers, but the roads are good. And you're going to the floating market, the Damian Sadik floating market. This will blow your minds. It's like where you're in these little dugout canoes and you're going around. The whole world takes place on the water, and you're
Yeah.
going to see the railway market. And this again is so cool because it's all these vendors out selling things, cute little things, things you never need, but you're going to buy. I know you will. Yeah. And just then you hear a big honk, big train whistle, and everyone runs to the stalls and moves their tables inside,
Oh,
and the
right.
train comes right through and so
And
close to
just
the,
hovers over the goods, like
yeah,
just clears it within inches, eh? I've
within
seen that.
inches. And people buy stuff from the windows of the train, so you'll get to witness that. That's really, really something. And then you're at leisure. But the evening is when, I don't know if any of you have seen Hangover 2, but there's a scene with the helicopter that they go to this real swanky rooftop. Has anyone seen Hangover 2?
Yeah.
No.
I'm just not sure what you're talking about.
Well, that's where we're going to the La Bua Sky Bar. It's the highest rooftop bar in the world, and it's very famous because that's where the Hangover 2 is
I've
filmed.
seen it, but I forgot.
But it's also impossible to, we're just going there to have a drink. And I would recommend the Hangover TV, the Hangover Teeny, the Hangover TV. Okay, more of us are joining. Anyway, it's a real treat. Dominic, our supplier in Thailand, he's arranged to have all 18 of us into this Sky Bar, and the drinks are expensive. They're 25 to 35 US dollars a drink. I do recommend we invest in this because of the experience. You don't have to have a drink, but it's really nice. And we're just going there. But I've also included this day your foodie tour, food and drink tour. So come hungry to this. This is a tuk-tuk tour. It's going to be hot. We're loose clothing, cotton clothing, comfortable shoes, of course, all the time. And we're not sure whether we're going to do the Sky Bar before or after the foodie tour, depending on the way things are, but I'll make sure to let you know that. But that's going to be a foodie evening, just a wonderful evening. Okay. And for those of you, all of the domestic tickets, I have all your domestic tickets with me. We will be checking in as a group. There's basically 16 of us, 15 of us as a group, and 3 separate people. So we'll be checking in as a group, and we're going to be flying from Bangkok to Chiang Rai on a Thai Airlines flight that leaves in the afternoon at 12:25, arriving at 1:55. And you see, I notice here 25 kgs of luggage. Some of the domestic flights are, oh, here's my husband.
Can we
Do you have
bring
any questions?
can we
Any
bring
questions at all on the hotel, the currency exchange, Vivek? It's just outside the hotel, right?
Yeah.
And it's a much better rate than booking in advance on Wise or,
Correct.
yeah. So any questions at all? And we were in the Pat Pong
Yeah, I've
area.
got a
Pat Pong, Vivek?
Yeah.
So
I have a question about this 25 kg of luggage when we're allowed 50. What are we going to do with the extra luggage if we can't take it locally?
Well, first of all, you're talking 25. Oh, you're in premium economy, Dale. Try to stay around 19 kilos. That's, I mean, when I went to South Africa, I went business, so I could
Dear
take
God.
three
really?
suitcases. What's this? 3
22
suitcases.
is what, I'm coming on this trip, right? 25
Steffi, you
kg.
just bring Lululemon, but I bring a big suitcase with enough clothes for almost 3 weeks, and I bring 5 pairs of flat shoes, running shoes, workout clothes, scarves. I bring gifts for people, and my suitcase that I check is 19 kilos, and that's including a bottle of wine that,
Always.
Yeah, there's always an emergency bottle of wine. So, and all my toiletries and deep woods, everything. 19 kilos is very reasonable. And then the carry-on suitcase, you're allowed, you know, the seven kgs for the carry-on for the domestic. For those of you that are returning to Thailand or to Bangkok after Phuket, there's only about four, and none of them are on this call right now. But for those of you returning to Bangkok from Phuket, if you were buying a ton of stuff and you're flying premium, you could always keep a suitcase at the hotel if you're coming back to the hotel. Okay, but otherwise, just keep within those deadlines. And the other thing is, some people that travel with less than 19 kilos, sometimes as a group, they'll let you check in if you're 1 or 2 kilos over. But
Hello. That happened to me. Yep.
yeah. So again, just being very realistic. Some of the domestic flights are only 20 kilos. That's the lowest one. But this particular, and that's Bangkok Air. Some of us going to Siem Reap are on Bangkok Air. Some are on Thai Airways. Thai Airlines is 25 kgs. Bangkok Air is 20 kgs.
So you're saying we should be aiming for 19
well,
yeah.
when you leave Toronto, I mean, unless you're bringing gifts to give to people, because you're going to meet such wonderful people. Little things I recommend to bring are little pins.
I have, you know what, I do bring that, but I'm saying overall, should we just all aim for 19 so we can get on every flight? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Aim, if you're 20, no problem. But if you buy stuff, it might go over 20. But if you're bringing stuff to leave, like I bring these little pins, I bring baseball hats, I bring sometimes t-shirts to give to people. That's only if you want to. The people are just, sometimes you think to yourself, why didn't I? Should I, could I, would I? Especially people flying premium or business class, you can oftentimes you can bring stuff, clothes, stuff like that. We can see that they get delivered to a good cause. There's always people needing that stuff, but for your own personal use, 19, 20 kilos is more than enough. And again, if you're a couple kilos over, they're not going to bother us as a group. Okay.
Can I ask a question about the climate? It's very hot and humid, I understand.
Yeah.
And we're arriving in spring, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So what's the daily temperature likely to be?
It's going to be about 30, 32, 33. It'll be warm, but you shouldn't get the solid rains that you get in the winter times. So you might get some rain. It could rain, but it is hot and humid all over Asia all the time. February, they say, is the coolest month to go. In February, they say it's between 28 and 32. I've been in February and it was hot. It was so hot. It was crazy. So, I mean, there are the rains that will come and cool things down in showers, but keeping your hair back and cotton clothes and shorts, capris, sundresses, covering your shoulders. They're always good best practices. And you know what I do? It sounds really stupid, but I wear a little fan. I get those little fans that you wear around your neck. You get them on Amazon. And I wear those sometimes, and they keep me cool.
Another question about the hotel rooms. Are they all, do all of our hotel rooms have safes?
Yes, all have safes.
And do they have shampoo and conditioners?
They do. But now when I say and conditioners in some hotels, it's a conditioning shampoo, but they do have shampoo or a conditioning shampoo.
Okay.
I
Great.
tend to bring my own because,
Yeah.
but I mean, they all do. Yes, they do.
Okay.
Is there any limitations? Like I thought just because I want to bring my own toiletries, this
Mhm.
time I'm not going to go just with carry-on. I'm going to go with a small suitcase and a carry-on.
Mhm.
Is there any size limitations or just look on Cathay Pacific?
The size limitations would be the size of the
Overhead.
Yeah. Or
oh,
no,
any suitcase. Well, actually, for you, Wanda, you'll be making it easy for people like Steffi that go over, because I'm sure your suitcase would never be 20 kilos. But any regular size suitcase would work
okay. All
for the
right. Thank
check
you.
bags. Even like if you're checking things like golf clubs and stuff, which none of us are, they'll even be allowed. So, but yeah, we can go on and I'll double check the exact measurements for Kathy. I'll give that to you before we leave, but good question. Okay, so I don't want to go through all the things we're doing because I know you've got your itineraries. I just want to point out a few things on what we're doing.
Will there be
Okay.
Wi-Fi in rooms?
There is Wi-Fi almost everywhere.
And it's not an extra charge for us?
Free of charge. Now, for those of you that want Wi-Fi when we're not in a restaurant or when we're just any time where there is no Wi-Fi, you're out in the jungle or whatever, there is eSIMs. For some of you that have the newer phones, if you have an older phone, an eSIM will not work. You have to check. But there's sites like Roamy's and AirAllo. Wanda, Steffi, and I have been using AirAllo for years in our multiple travels, and it works really.
Air Aloe still confuses me. I don't use it. Wish I did, but I don't.
Well, Steffi, that's because you didn't have the patience to let me help you. But Nomad is another one that I've started using, and I find it a little bit easier. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
NOMAD?
Rosemary was mentioning. Nomad is good. And we can help
NOMAD?
you.
Yes.
Girls,
You
if
think?
you need any help with these eSIMs, Wanda, bless her heart, she is amazing. I mean, I'm getting there pretty good in installing them because I've been through the gamut a few times. But come to us and we'll help you get started with an eSIM. This last trip to South Africa, I had Wi-Fi at every restaurant. I had it at every airport and every hotel, and I didn't need an eSIM because we were a small group. This time we might need, I will get an eSIM simply in case any of you need to reach me and we're not all together and we're somewhere. Like if we lose one of you, like Steffi tends to get lost sometimes and we have to find her. So that's when it would be good to have an e-card, an eSIM, but I can help you with this. Now, you're going to go to in Chiang Mai, the elephant experience is absolutely wonderful. You'll be up front and personal with these beautiful creatures, and I'll be going over everything that you need to bring, but you're going to be in the water. You bring your swimsuit, bathing suit, sunscreen, insect repellent, towel, that type of thing. And for those of you bringing GoPros, I will have a GoPro. If we're doing any adventure things, I'll share my GoPro things with everyone else, but I'll be bringing that. Again, we've had a lot of questions in the past about chargers and what do the hotels offer. Some of the hotels might have 1 or 2 USB ports where you can plug in your phone, but I always recommend a universal adapter that allows, if you're bringing a computer or an iPad that has a 3-prong, that it can plug into that, and then whatever circuit Thailand uses 220 voltage. And those, if you need help, I sent out in the WhatsApp chat group the type of converter that you can purchase for $20 to $30 on Amazon. Okay, so what we're trying to do.
Bug repellent a necessity?
No, it's not a necessity.
You feel we need it though?
Yeah, sometimes it's just when they go for your ankles. You know what I use? And everyone gets mad at me. I use peppermint and vinegar. I always smell like a peppermint vinegar, salt and pepper, peppermint potato chips. But I find in Ontario,
I buy the Benedict wipes.
yeah, Ben, and there's an ingredient for those of you. I learned this from Rosemary in South Africa, Wanda's friend. There's an ingredient that's called, and it's in Ben,
Ben,
Ben.
Yeah.
It's in that. It's not like
Pete?
Can you see?
heat.
Wait,
I'll give you the name.
Linda, can you see my phone?
No.
No.
Steffi, why don't you put that in what you use in the WhatsApp group chat? Take a picture of it.
For which,
Oh, you know what
is-
it's called? The ingredient? Yeah, take a picture of it and put it in the chat, Steffi. But the ingredient that
is it
Rosemary
the WOW
uses,
Thailand? Okay, there we go.
there, thank you. It's
Yeah.
called Icardin, iCardin, ICARDIN. Okay, and you use those wipes. That's actually a very good idea because then you're
What?
not spraying.
Oh, the wipes are awesome.
You
Watkins
get them
also,
on Amazon?
I got them at Amazon initially, but obviously they're at Canadian Tire now.
That
Oh.
is DEET though. I use Ben. It is DEET. But if you didn't want to use DEET, if you wanted to use something,
Vinegar
Well-
and what did you say? Lavender?
Peppermint.
Peppermint.
oh, sorry, I just heard. No, I just use vinegar and peppermint.
Watkins also has a lot of DEET in it, which is a good, also
But
good
this,
product.
what's it called?
Are you saying that DEET's bad?
No,
Well, DEET is
Okay.
poisonous. DEET's poisonous.
Help me.
No,
Like
I don't see it on
iCardin, and DEET
Amazon.
also has a smell that takes your nail polish off, and I mean it works. It works against everything. It doesn't work against ticks because I got 384 tick bites when I was in Tanzania a few years ago. But iCardin, ICARDIN. iCardin is in a lot of products. If you go to Shoppers and you order iCardin insecticide, she had some that, oh, here it is. It's called Natrapel iCardin for 12 bucks on Amazon. I'll send the link to the WhatsApp group. And it doesn't have DEET in it. Now, does it work? She
No.
says it does, but what I find for myself is if I don't use DEET, I get bitten.
yeah,
So-
DEET is effective.
Yeah. So anyway,
Heat it up, baby.
yeah. So that's on insecticide, and yes, you will you should have it with you. And again, I went over all the, like, I'll be bringing things like antihistamines. You all have your medical insurance. Make sure your medical insurance is up to date. This is important. If you're covered by a credit card, check with your credit card company. Make sure you know your coverage and you don't get a surprise. I always carry things like Gravol and Tylenol and ibuprofen and antihistamines. Those are the things that I carry with me, and I'll have them, and Band-Aids. And then the tour is,
Band-Aid, that's the thing that's going to save you.
yeah, and polysporin. Those are the main things you're going to need. And if you do get
Actually, you should be using Aquaphor before polysporin.
oh, yeah, okay, something that's an like something that's a
Antibacterial.
disinfectant, which will be good. And your hand creams. Out water. I would recommend you bring water bottles. There will be bottled water and filtered water available in the restaurants. Bottled water is always additional cost. In your rooms, you'll have water available to you, whether it's filtered or bottled. Each hotel will be different, and there will be water available for you. But don't drink the tap water in Thailand. Okay.
Exactly.
And as far as this trip, it's a blend of busyness and relaxing. So you're seeing a lot, you're doing a lot, but we're trying to keep it a blend of both. It's going to be wonderful. You're going to be driving between Chiang Rai and Chiang Mai through the mountains. You're going to be seeing in Chiang Rai where three countries come together, Myanmar and like Myanmar and Thailand and
Burma?
Burma. That's Myanmar. I think Cambodia. Three countries come together. We'll be taking a cruise there.
I just tweeted this out the other day.
And that's beautiful at that it's a beautiful drive, but very hilly. Thank God we have good drivers that know what they're doing. And then we're going to fly out of Chiang Mai to Phuket. We're going to fly out on Sunday, the 23rd of November. This one will be uh,
Asia.
Air Asia. This is the Air Asia flight that flies directly to Phuket. We leave at 12:45 and we arrive at 2:50. And this flight again is the 20 kilos. So again, and the 7 kilos carry on. So that's the flight into Phuket. And in Phuket, we have chosen this hotel because it is absolutely stunning. And this is the Sawasi Village Hotel. You've all seen it. You've gone to the website. You've looked at the pictures. And this is where your leisure is going to be. So your accommodation is, we're all at garden rooms except for Steffi. The hotel is completely sold out. So if anyone wants to upgrade to a pool room and one becomes available, that would be if someone doesn't show up because the hotel is sold out right now. So the garden rooms are stunning. This is an art hotel. It's just like got that Thai feel, and of course it's owned by Thai, so it's a very sustainable property that's magical. There's that word again. And then what I've done is because you have free time, but I wanted to include a surprise. So I have charged everyone for a shared PP Island boat tour, but we've upgraded it to a private speedboat. It's going to
That's
be
right.
fantastic. And we're going to go to PP Island where the beach was filmed and spend the day snorkeling, enjoying. We're going to go to the
Okay,
powdery
snorkel.
beaches.
Bring your own snorkel.
You don't
What?
need to, that would take up more space, Steffi. That's why your suitcase is going to be over everyone else's.
What,
But
what did she say? She's
Bring
bringing
alcohol, disinfectant.
My own snorkel because I don't want to.
alcohol. No.
Germs.
Germs.
anyway, I'm not bringing my snorkel. I'll be using theirs. But if you want to give up some clothes and some shoes and put a snorkel, that's up to you as well. But then the rest of the time is free. Now, where you're located, you're really a walking distance from Kata Beach. Kata Beach is much quieter than Pattaya Beach, which is where the main beach area is. But they're still going to be busy. You're going to see that you're kind of away from the noise in this Zen-like surrounding. And this is going to be like just a wonderful treat for everyone. For those of you that want a little more excitement for the rest of your days in Phuket, you'd be able to go to James Bond Island. There's so many little islands around which are absolutely beautiful. And there you'll be having your 4-night stay. Okay, so from the 13th, from the day 13 to the 15th, so the 24th to the 26th are all free time, except for the PP Island tour, and I'll be letting people know what they can do or to join me. There'll be lots. It'll be just a wonderful time to indulge in food, sit back, listen to the waves, get a massage, do some shopping.
In
It's all
hotel every night. Yeah.
just beautiful. And then on the 27th, we have Angela, Pam, Susan, Janice, and Tamara. They are going to be flying back into Bangkok. Some of them have booked their own flights. Okay, so they're going Phuket to Bangkok on Bangkok Airways at 12:45 p.m. and then from there connecting back home. Okay, and then I put down what everybody else's flights are. And then Connie and Lorraine, you leave Phuket on the same day on Singapore Airlines. And Dale, you're going on to Phuket to Hong Kong and then back home. And Erica and Gail are going from Phuket on Air France. And the 7 of us, Linda, Wanda, Steffi, Marlene, Patricia, Teresa, and Jane, we're all going into Cambodia. And this is where we were very lucky in getting the direct flight from on Air Asia from Phuket directly into Siem Reap. So we leave at 2:30 and we arrive at 4:05. Okay, and in Cambodia, This is going to be a real adventure. I don't want to spend a lot of time for those of you that are not going, but the Urban River Resort and Spa is absolutely mesmerizing. It's a time that you're going to meet the most amazing people. Some of the most amazing people I've ever met anywhere are in Cambodia. Gentle, sweet people. Siem Reap is a colorful backpackers travel city, which Anthony Bourdain just loves. It's some Siem Reap and Thailand and Vietnam are some of his favorite countries. And of course, this is where you see the Angkor Wat. So one night we'll be getting up very early, like 4 a.m., to see the sunrise. It's spectacular. It'll take your breath away. And then we're doing other activities there, going into a tuk-tuk around the island or around the country. We're taking a sunset cruise to a local village. We're going to a circus. We're having a wonderful time doing a lot of wonderful activities in Cambodia. The only thing that we're not doing is I'm not going into Phnom Penh to the killing fields. And the reason for that is I went before, and like Auschwitz, it was so upsetting, I wound up getting sick. So I don't want to upset people. The killing fields is very much the
It's
same.
not, I've been there. It's actually, it's good. It's informative. It's not like things happen. It's not I mean, it's overwhelming, obviously, because of the circumstances, but I mean, I did it,
Yeah,
and I'm
it
like
really
the
is.
most emotionally whatever person.
If
Like it's a
anybody's interested
big deal,
in,
but it's easy. It's not easy to do. That's the wrong way
yeah,
to say it.
and
But
It's
as
not
we're
as bad as you think.
well, it
if
is
we're
as bad as you think. It's worse than what you think because one of the places is like a schoolhouse, and that's where most of the atrocious things happen. But it's informative, and it's
I think the thing that upset me the most was the river, that there's still skulls and bodies in the river that have not been discovered yet.
I'm not
So
sure I knew that actually.
if anyone's interested in going, let me know. I can arrange anything's possible. But I figured this is going to be fun. I'm going to be now, for those of you that were following me on social media, I did have a big moment. I did eat a more mopane worm when I was in Victoria Falls. It was absolutely
I liked your
terrible.
reaction.
Oh, it was terrible. Like I figured, how bad can this be? And I crunched into it because it was deep fried, but it was kind of wormy. And then, ew, it was just, I didn't think I could do
Your
it.
face just went deadpan.
I
It
know.
was
And
like,
I try
I don't
everything.
prefer this.
But the reason I'm saying that is for those of you in Cambodia, you would be able to try tarantulas and chocolate covered crickets, and you're going to be seeing people moving refrigerators and cows on little 75cc motorcycles. It,
And
it's
balancing like
absolute.
extended families on one two-seater thing,
That's what they do in Mexico.
I asked
carrying
Exactly.
their
a question.
dog and their baby.
And
I
then
asked a question about, oh, sorry, go ahead.
go ahead.
So many questions.
That,
I'm not sure. I missed part of I missed the very first part of this. Did you bring up the visas that we have to do 72 hours ahead of time?
yes,
Oh yeah.
we will be
What?
doing the online visas for Cambodia 72 hours in advance. For those of us going, I will be sending out the link and we will be completing them online.
What
Also,
about Thailand? Do
3 days before Thailand, and it's in this document here.
can
I'm
we do
bringing
it like we'll be in Vietnam, so we can do it from Vietnam?
Yes, and if you go to your packing list,
Where that went.
Yeah, I did see it, but we can't do it sooner than like I can't do it before I
no,
leave. No way.
no, it
Okay.
won't let you. It's just like checking in online, and that's only
Ah,
Okay, so
because
are you going to be letting us know, alerting us, and saying, "Hey, did you do it? Did you do it
yeah,
right?"
and it's right on your. Hopefully you'll do it right. It's right on your packing list and important details, the Thailand digital card. So
Is
you
that
you
the
would
stuff
just
you
click,
sent out today? Is the
you would just
packing list and the stuff you sent out today?
yes, I sent it out before, but you've got it in your email now.
Could you maybe send out a link for that visa in the WhatsApp group 3 days before?
That's a great idea. Yeah, because you're not going to remember it on the packing list. I will do that. I'm going to do that right now.
Great.
Let me just make sure I'm leaving.
Wait,
I'm going to
you
do
just
it. Now
sent
we're all
something
leaving
now,
on
Linda, as
different
well?
days. Send. Hi.
Oh, I see it. Linda and Nancy, final parking dicks.
In
Final parking
I
docs.
WhatsApp group. And the other thing that I'm going to do, here, I'm going to do that 8 a.m. I'm going to do
Yeah,
it on the 9th
something
of
else that
November.
you have to cover and include with your passport.
So for those of you not leaving till the 11th or the 12th, why is this? Sorry. For those of you not leaving till the 11th or the 12th,
The 11th.
you'll have it when you're ready to do it. Okay, so it's the digital arrival card, and this kind of just goes through this same document that I sent to all of you. You might want to print it. It's just good to know information. And I'm taught we covered the domestic flights, lightweight, breathable clothing, modest outfits. Some of you that want to wear your Barbie outfits, go ahead, but cover your knees. Comfortable walking.
What?
And when I
What?
say
I missed
cover your
what?
knees,
I wasn't
don't
listening. Why?
don't get me wrong, you can wear shorts. Yeah, everything, it's very, very casual. But
Where are we talking? Sorry?
when you're going into the temples,
Oh,
like
yeah.
you just don't
Yeah.
want to wear your little thing crawling up your butt, you know. You might want to be a bit respectful just with the temples when you, especially in Bangkok. Water shoes, I bring them because in Phuket the beaches are powder sand, but some of the places you snorkel might have some rocks. They're lightweight. Throw a pair in. Sun hat, a swimsuit or two, light sweater or shawl just for the air conditioning or on the flight. Your rain poncho or compact umbrella. I don't bring that because I don't mind getting wet, but if you mind getting wet, then bring one of those just in case there's a shower or something. And of course, health and comfort. We've gone through the medications, your meds. Make sure you carry them with you. Don't check them in your checked baggage. Over the counter meds like pain relievers and anti-diarrhea, stuff like that. Electrolyte packets or rehydration salts are sometimes readily available there. If you, our guides will always be taking us to the pharmacies if we need to go. Sunscreen, bug repellent, hand sanitizer, compression socks for anyone that has issues with flying, and reusable water bottles. So we just kind of covered all of these things. I've put them all together, like this crossbody bag. The little Tourcan bags I'm giving to everyone. It's enough to put your cell phone, some cash, a comb, some lipstick, and some hand sanitizer, you know, for your day trips.
And
Reading
I'm
material.
assuming no one's getting malaria shots or pills or anything like
No,
that.
you
Okay.
do not
I
need
just got
any.
a whole bunch of shots today. I forget what
But
they're called.
Wanda, like I mentioned to everybody, if you have any, nothing's a requirement, but everyone's health is individual. So um, check with the travel doctor and see what they say for your health. But there's nothing there's no malaria outbreaks anywhere we're going, and that's good to know. There's no yellow fever required. There's no mandatory. Some people take Ducorol, but if you're drinking the water, the filtered water, you'd be good to go. You know, I
Somebody
also
said dengue or the chicken disease or something like that, or the mosquito thing.
I
Triple
mean,
Z. I don't know. I just got a
there's
thing for
more
my
risk
job.
of getting sick from mosquitoes walking in Ontario than probably Thailand. You know, there's no malaria outbreaks. I mean, you've got that, what is it? West Nile, there was a few cases of people in Ontario. But again, wearing bug spray, wearing cotton clothes, taking protection, it's your best practices everywhere you go. But for those of you that are new to international travel, starting off this way is always a best practice. I also bring small gifts for locals or hosts. I will be tipping everyone, but some of the people are just so sweet, you just don't want to stop hugging them. Um, I go to the dollar store sometimes. I pick up some pins, some little scarves, things that are lightweight. I bring a notebook or a travel journal. Of course, I don't need to mention snacks because Steffi's probably going to bring a whole suitcase of them. But you ever get hungry, your granola bars or snacks or nuts, they pack well. Don't
So
bring
they're my
chocolate.
Kirkland protein bars. Be
Protein
specific.
bars. Don't bring
My
chocolate.
electrolyte sugar packets. I want to put your Larabar. No,
And
they're
one
not
thing
in the
that
protein.
a lot of people forget is Ziploc bags. So you might be, little things, you just want to put them in a Ziploc bag. So bring those with you.
So
And
there's
then
no
just,
borders that are saying no plastic, right?
no, no. And even if the borders did say no plastic like Kenya, Kenya is a different story. I would not be telling you to bring plastic if you were going to Kenya, but you're not going to be littering the plastic, of course. You're just bringing it for yourself.
Of course,
And
yeah.
then again, this is all just basic etiquette. Respect the monarchy. When you're in public, we're all ladies. We're not going to be swearing like a sailor. Of course, amongst ourselves, it's okay, but out in public, respect is utmost. It's a very respectful country. Remove shoes before entering homes and temples. Avoid touching heads. They consider heads sacred. Use your right hand for giving and receiving items and smile often. So just that same as in Bali too, when you're in Asia. It's so beautiful, but those little things.
I'm in
Health
trouble
is,
handed.
pardon?
I said, I'm in trouble. I'm left-handed.
Oh, well then I'm sure no one's going to. I was left-handed when I broke my right hand skiing. So for eight weeks, I had to shake and write and do everything with my left hand. So I think I've kind of become both right-handed and left-handed after that. And we've been through all this health and safety. You'll be most of the tours. You're everything's included, but tuk-tuks and taxis are the common. Like the only time we'll be using a taxi will be after our Sky Bar cocktail in Bangkok.
Yeah.
That's where the foodie tour finishes, and that's if we do the Sky Bar after our foodie tour. Our supplier will let us know closer to departure whether we're doing it before or after. But if we do have to take tuk-tuks, a taxi from the Sky Bar to our hotel is $5 Canadian. I think we can afford it. So it's absolutely beautiful. And anyone wanting to go for rooftop cocktails, there's lots of rooftops around. So you're going to be very happy where you are. And then we've also got emergency contacts. So that we've kind of covered all the topics that I wanted to bring up with you.
I have a little question just to clarify. So if we're out and about and around, and let's say we want to take a taxi someplace or a tuk-tuk or what have you,
Mhm.
do the locals accept Canadian, or would they prefer
No, Thai
US?
bats. Thai bats or credit card. And a lot of the tuk-tuks do not accept credit card, but I will find out if the taxis do for you. But Thai bats, you will need Thai bats. It is the currency. For the only reason I'm saying tipping is because I'm going to take the tipping money in Canadian or American and convert it all to Thai bats.
Thai bat. Okay.
Do we have the amount you need from us for tipping, Linda?
200 US or 275 Canadian.
What do you prefer?
It really doesn't matter. Probably, it really doesn't matter. But
What do you
some
prefer?
people before you came on, okay, just US if you.
Okay, 275 US.
But if anyone wants to
200.
e-transfer me, some
200
people
USD.
mentioned, yeah, 200 US. If some people mentioned that they didn't want to carry that money, if you want to e-transfer me the tipping money, just send me a note and you can send me e-transfer so I know it's from you. I know, well, I will figure it out and I'll mark you off as paid, but you can e-transfer me in Canadian dollars to Lkhanna, Lkhanna at Rogers, ROGERS.com. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what other questions do you have?
How much money are people bringing, period? Like, is everybody getting their money changed there? Are you bringing some over?
I got 200 Canadian converted, and it's quite a wad of bats.
Yeah.
Up from there.
Credit cards are accepted in any of the major stores, but the night markets and the that we'll be going to are going to be fantastic. Now, there's a lot of the same stuff sold over and over and over again, but nonetheless, at the night markets, a lot of times cash is Thai bahts are king. So as of
Or
today,
American.
pardon?
Or American. No. Okay.
Not no Thai bahts. One
Okay. And
Canadian
where are we
dollar.
exchanging our money?
I'm
Well,
gonna change my money at there's a currency exchange that has good rates. I always like to arrive
You're
in
changing it here in
country.
Canada?
I'm sorry, what?
You're changing it here in Canada, Wanda?
Yes, I always
Okay,
like
I
to
have a place to
arrive.
go to.
I always arrive in any country with just at least a little bit of the currency. It's just a safety net. And Canadian, I found currency exchangers. They give a better rate, but your bank, you'd have to give a bit more notice.
Yeah, I'm going to go to a currency exchange. So what do you suggest, Linda or Wanda, like what we come into the
I
country
thought
with?
I'd just show up with like convert 200 Canadian.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
200 Canadian. I'm going to convert a lot
And
more
what's it
because of
called?
the
Baht?
tipping.
I bet.
Thai baht.
BAHT?
If you convert 200 Canadian, you will get approximately 4,600 Thai bahts.
Wow.
Is it BHAT?
BHATS.
Okay, Thai bahts. Okay,
And
got it.
Linda, I've already e-transferred you your money.
Who? You?
Myself,
Yeah,
Wanda, I've
Oh,
already
thank you.
e-transferred.
Perfect. I'll make a note of that. Thank you, Wanda. That makes it easier. And that's a good thing because we do.
Wanda,
we
you're the
all,
best.
yeah.
You're such a rock star.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So, BAT is spelled B-A-H
I'm going to do it too.
BAHT, BAT.
Okay, mine too.
In Cambodia, we'll talk about that later, but Cambodia is a very depressed country. Cambodia, they're on, I think where US dollars is used a lot. You won't need much money in Cambodia, but in Cambodia, it's the Cambodian rial. So the Cambodian rial, just to let you know why US money is used a lot there. $1 is worth just under 3,000 reals. Okay, so Cambodia is a very depressed currency. It's a soft currency. So US dollars is the way for Cambodia. I will bring some US dollars for Cambodia exchange because you can exchange Canadian to Cambodian, but US is probably a lot easier. Not all currency places will have Canadian dollars or accept them. Most will, but US everyone will. And I know that the place in Bangkok next to our hotel, that does accept Canadian dollars because Vivek just came back from there. So any more questions? Everyone's quiet.
No. And what was the currency in
75?
Yeah.
In Cambodia, it's reals, R-I-E-L. Cambodian reals. And again, if you have any more questions.
Oh, shoot. Cambodian reals too.
Yeah. Well, that, like I said,
R-I-E-L.
US money is, and any more questions, you can just reach out to me. I'll be there to answer. And I did pre-record this, so I will be sending it out.
I'll be there. Think of the song.
Why are you laughing?
Because I love you.
Because she's singing and we're laughing at her. With
Oh,
her.
it's
Yeah,
so
I mean
nice to
with
see
her.
those of you that have your cameras turned on. So in
Oh, do
closing,
we have our cameras turned on?
Yeah,
There it
right
is.
here.
How did that happen?
You can get right.
It wasn't on the whole time.
It wasn't because we talked. When we talk, it comes on.
No, that's not true.
I am really honored to see so many repeat customers, friends, as well as you new people, Connie, having you come, and just all of you, Lorraine and Patricia and Gail and Dale and Pam and Tamara and
I know that
Nancy.
name.
Thank you so much for just this trip has gone from a dream from 2018 to a reality right now. So I'm really, really excited about this trip for all of us. And I'm always there to help you with whatever questions you have.
Thank you, Linda.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
it is.
you.
The info.
Enjoy your wine. We'll talk later and see you
Okay.
later.
Well, we're all going now? I miss you all.
Oh, Lorraine, thank you for the hearts.
Bye. Good night.
Okay, goodbye.
Hi,
Why are we at the
Bye.
ocean?
Linda.
That's so
Bye-bye.
cool. We're at
It's
the
Gail.
ocean?